Hey, what's happening, everybody? This is Lawrence Ross, aka Blind Lawrence. Thanks for checking out my YouTube channel. Hope you like what you see. Observing obscure observances, looking at the calendar for July 1st, American Zoo Day. Philadelphia has always been an important city in America. It is one of the top 10 biggest cities in the country, and once was the second biggest. It is also home to important historical artifacts and buildings, such as the Liberty Bell and Independence Hall, as well as the nation's first zoo, the Philadelphia Zoo, which opened on July 1st, 1874. Today we celebrate this zoo along with other American zoos. A zoo, short for a zoological park, is a place that contains animals and exists to entertain, educate, engage in scientific research, and focus on conservation. Early zoos, known as menageries, were private collections of animals held by the wealthy. They existed as early as 2500 BCE, being found in Egypt and Mesopotamia. They were found soon after in ancient China, Greece, and Rome. Aztec Emperor Montezuma had one of the first collections of animals in the Western Hemisphere. Reminds me of a couple of zoo-related jokes. A guy goes to the zoo to feed the monkeys. He throws the monkey a peanut. The monkey picks up the peanut, sticks it up its rear end, pulls it out, and eats it. The guy's like, ugh. He throws the monkey another peanut, and the monkey does the same thing. He's like, ugh. He goes to one of the zookeepers. He says, that is one very stupid monkey. Zookeeper says, no, that's actually a very smart monkey. Last week somebody threw him a big peach and he ate it, but he couldn't pass the pits, so now he measures everything.
Hey, everybody!
A very snobby rich lady goes to the zoo. She says, Zookeeper, where are all the monkeys today? Zookeeper says, well, it's mating season, so they're in their cages. She says, if I throw them some peanuts, will they stop and come out? He says, I don't know, lady. Would you?
Hey, everybody!
Canada Day. Canada Day celebrates the country's movement to self-government. On July 1st, 1867, Canada became a self-governing dominion of Great Britain after the passage of the British North American Act. It also became a federation with 4 provinces: New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Ontario, and Quebec. These provinces were made from the British colonies of New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and the province of Canada, previously Upper Canada and Lower Canada. The act allowed for other provinces and territories to join the country in the future. Indeed, more land was added, and Canada now consists of 10 provinces and 3 territories. On June 20th, 1868, the Governor-General said the anniversary of Canada becoming a dominion should be celebrated. It became a statutory holiday in 1879 and was known as Dominion Day at the time. The first official celebrations weren't held until 1917, on the Dominion's 50th anniversary. It began being celebrated more frequently after World War II, and even more so after the 100th anniversary in 1967. It began being called Canada Day by celebrants and has been officially known as Canada Day since 1983. This was stipulated by the Canada Act of 1982. Canada also became a fully independent country, with this act no longer being under the dominion of Great Britain. So there you go, for all my Canadian friends out there. Oh, Canada, our home and native land. I honestly don't know the rest of the song, but I do know the end part. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Ah, dang it, couldn't hit the note. I'd like to say to all the Canadian friends out there, all my Canadian friends out there, sorry, messed that one up. Devotion to Duty Day. No information. Early Bird Day. No information. Next up, we have International Chicken Wing Day. Hot, spicy, plain, sticky, or sweet, it seems Americans never have enough chicken wings to eat. In fact, they eat about 30 billion of them per year. Wings come in numerous flavors such as lemon pepper, pepper parmesan, barbecue, honey mustard, sweet and sour, and garlic. They're often dipped in blue cheese, ranch dressing, or plum sauce and served with celery sticks and carrot sticks. The most famous are buffalo wings, which were invented in Buffalo, New York. Buffalo wings are deep fried without any breading and then coated or dipped in a vinegar-based cayenne pepper hot sauce and melted butter. They're usually served with blue cheese dressing or ranch dressing and with carrot sticks and celery sticks. I prefer just the wings. I'm not into the celery and carrots. I like chicken wings. I like the boneless wings. I prefer them. They're a little bit more easier for me to eat, and I like them hot too, really hot. Here we have International Joke Day. Author Wayne Wright Agile created International Joke Day in 1994. The holiday was originally used to promote his joke books, the first of which was 250 Funniest Office Jokes, Memos, and Cartoon Pinups. He chose July 1st as the date because it was the halfway point of the year. In the early years of the holiday, the International Joke Contest also began on the date. Jokes are a type of humor that use words in a narrative way to make people laugh. They are not to be taken seriously, and a cooperative effort must be put in by both the teller and the audience for them to be effective. Both participants must agree that the words being conveyed are part of a joke. To clue a listener in that there will be a joke, framing must take place. Some examples of framing phrasing includes, "Have you heard this one?" or "Reminds me of a joke I heard." The story then builds until it ends with a punchline that gets the listeners to laugh. Jokes don't contain extra information, only that which is relevant to get a listener to a punchline is included. There you go. I know a whole bunch of jokes, folks, a whole bunch. Some of them are really, really dirty, and I'm not going to do them on this channel. Maybe on other platforms. I don't know. I haven't quite decided just yet. International Reggae Day. Yeah, man, there's no information. What a shame, man. Next up, we got National Creative Ice Cream Flavor Day. Now, I'm all for creativity. It's just that I keep hearing about some of these ice cream flavors people come up with, and they don't sound all that creative to me. They sound very disgusting, like mayonnaise-flavored ice cream, mustard-flavored ice cream, hot dog-flavored ice cream. I mean, where does it end? It doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't. I've never understood it. National Freedom Financial Day. There's no information about that. Darn. Does that mean you take all of your money out of the bank and just do what you please with your money? I don't know. There's no information on this one. National Ginger Snap Day. National Postal Workers Day. There's no information. Now, you often hear the stereotype that postal workers do go crazy, and I don't want to accentuate that stereotype. I understand that it's a problem, and I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know why they go nuts, but some of them do. It's not to say that all postal workers have been known to go crazy. It's just, I can understand why it can happen. I don't condone it. I do not advocate postal workers shooting up the place. I just don't. But that reminds me of a little joke. What does it mean when the flag at the post office is flying at half-mast? They're hiring!
Hey, everybody!
National Television Heritage Day. No information. Darn. Second half of the New Year Day. No information, but it seems kind of self-explanatory. U.S. Postage Stamp Day. No information. So what do I got to do? Do I got to pay 33 cents to get more information out of this? Or do I got to pay, or can I pay a penny and I get more information? I don't know. I've never understood that practice of every year it seems like the price of the postage stamp goes up. Zip Code Day. No information. And that concludes the video. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Lawrence Ross. Hope you like what you saw.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? This is Lawrence Ross, aka Blind Lawrence. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you'd like, you can check me out on my other social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, and yes, even Instagram.
That does not make sense.
All ending in /Blind Lawrence.
Cute.